You've probably heard the phrase the over-under method for wrapping cables. You might be wondering what it is. If you're like me, the first time you heard that phrase, it was being screamed at you along with a bunch of four-letter words by somebody who you were helping to wrap up their cables, and you handed them a massive black spaghetti. So the reason that they were so mad about this black spaghetti is that the next time they want to use this on a gig, they have to untangle it and figure out what the heck you did with it. Ugh. So, instead of doing that, we're going to learn how to use the over-under method to create nice, neat bundles of cable that are really easy to lay out and use the next time you need them, with no kinks, no knots, no buts about it. So there are 3 steps to the over-under method of wrapping your cables. The first step is pretty easy. You're going to take your left hand, if you're a right-handed person, like I am. You're going to take your end of your cable and place it in your left hand, facing towards yourself, as if you were trying to plug it into your own belly button. It sounds silly, but it helps me remember. Then you're going to take your right hand, your dominant hand, grab the cable, and slide down about 1.5 feet or so, maybe 2 feet. Once you're there, you're going to grab the cable between your thumb and the pads of your fingers. With the cable grabbed in your hand this way, you're going to make a scooping motion as if you're scooping ice cream out of a bucket. But you are not to put the cable in your mouth. Do you understand me? It is not made of ice cream, and it does not taste good, and it's dirty. It's been on the floor all day. Just don't. So, scoop, and you'll notice while I do the scoop that the cable is spinning and my thumb is rolling over the top of it. This is where the over in the over-under comes from. So you're going to roll the cable with your scooping motion, and you're going to notice that that creates a loop. You're going to take this loop and you're going to place it in your left hand. Here's where you're going to set the size of your loops. You can feed more cable through to make bigger loops, or pull more cable back to make smaller loops. I'm going to go with something about this size. So now on to the third step. It's going to be similar to the first. You're going to grab the cable, slide down 1.5 feet or so, grab the cable between your thumb and your fingers. Now this time, instead of rolling your thumb over the top of the cable and spinning it that way, you're going to spin the cable the opposite direction. You're going to roll the cable such that your thumb goes underneath it. This is the under part of the over-under. And you'll see that it forms this kind of slinky thing. You're going to take this slinky and pass it again over into your left hand. Now make sure that the 2 loops that you've created are the same size. That's going to keep your loops consistent. Now those are the 3 steps. Those are all of the steps of the over-under method. All you're going to do now is repeat and alternate over, over, and then under, like that. So over, under, over, under. And then you'll have this nice, neatly coiled cable all ready to go. Thanks for watching. I really hope that you found this video helpful, and good luck in all of your cabling endeavors.